And hello everyone! Haha! We are live! Greetings, good afternoon, good evening, good day, morning. In fact, if you're having this with toast, I do approve, by the way. How y'all doing? Nice to see you. Nice to be back on the farm, doing a wee bit of farming. Be a nice little evening, I think. We're going to have some new things to do today. Well, new things in the sense of that we have not yet done such things on this series. New. But not new. If you get me. It'll all make sense eventually, don't worry. My ramblings usually eventually make sense. Most of the time, anyway. Less rambling, more doing. Guys, we are in a good position right now. We are in a really good position. Since last time, you may remember we were having a little issue with the fields and precision farming. Basically, it wasn't working properly, and I don't know why. It seems to be working again now, or at least it seems to be okay-ish now. I think what generally is the consensus from what I've looked online is that because we had zero fertilizer on these fields when we harvested them, that's the data that it's still running with. So it's kind of, until we get a new crop in it, we're not going to get improved values, which is kind of annoying actually. But at least I know why that's happening. Hey Groot, nice to see you in the chat. You too, babe. Woken up from your little snooze. Yeah, me and Natalie were having a little snooze before the stream started. Probably would have continued if I hadn't had to break off and do this because it was really nice. You know, it's been a lovely warm week. It's just kind of, the evenings are just cool enough now to like really enjoy and be comfortable in. You know, a British summertime is quite possibly one of the best climates you can ever wish for. And we are really having a nice one at the moment. Who knows how long it's going to last before it turns into vertical, like horizontal sleet or something like that. Lordy knows. But for the time being, we have lovely sunshine. 88 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty warm. I don't know Fahrenheit that well, Groot, but that's pretty warm. Yeah, I'm sure Natalie will be able to. We'll have more of an idea of what that temperature is, but for me in the UK, I'm really only familiar with Celsius. It's been about 20 to 25 degrees Celsius all week when the sun's out, and it's been beautiful. Just the kind of weather I like. Kind of like this, crystal blue skies, little bits of cloud, nice still weather. So, what's happening? Well, we have some fields to harvest. That's what we're going to do today. The barley crop is finally ready, which means we'll actually get some straw, which means we'll be able to start producing some manure from our cows, which can then go into the BGA. So we have yet another source of income coming. I did another grass cut on field 4 and field 21. They should be growing again. Yeah, they're growing again. We'll probably be ready for a cut in a couple of months. So we'll get that done at some point. But also coming up will be our sugar beet harvest, which will be ready in 3 months' time. So that's pretty good. But right now, we need to get ourselves a harvester because we have the old... We have the header, which we got in the sale, but we don't have the harvester for it yet. So yeah, we need to buy that. And sadly, despite having passed a couple of months, the harvester still hasn't shown up in the sale. So Ooh, 25 Celsius is equivalent to 77 Fahrenheit. Ooh, so 88, you're probably looking at low 30s, low to mid 30s, something like that. Actually, maybe even higher, because I think the Fahrenheit scales. I know it scales differently to Celsius, but I'm not sure if it's like more or less. The sun is so bright right now. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's going to be really bright, babe. That's generally how it works in the summer. So let's get this bad boy. I don't think we've actually used this guy before on a series. We've used plenty of harvesters, but usually it's been. I know we've used like a modded New Holland. We've used big John Deere. That kind of stuff, but I don't think we've used this guy, unless my memory is deserting me, which is a common thing. I don't think we need the double tires. I think we can just go with the standard, cut the cost down just a tad. We don't have very difficult fields, so let's buy that. And there's our harvester. Hope that made sense to me. Yes. That's your main go-to harvester. Nice. It's certainly a nice one, you know. Certainly a very nice harvester. So, let's get the header hooked up and let's get over to the field, because the sooner we get fields harvested, the sooner we can start getting straw picked up and get that into the cow sheds. Been without straw for a very long time now. It's not good for cows, generally. Across here, sugar beet crop is looking fantastic as well. That's coming along really nicely. Generally not a good thing to drive in your crops, but so be it. Ah, that's awesome. Working there. Fantastic. Right. So we want to make sure the swath is enabled. Enable straw swath. Perfect. Right, and let's get going. Once we've gone round once, I think we'll unfold the harvester. Of course I do. That would be a sensible thing. Big grain tank. Fantastic. So, once we've been round once, we'll pop it on a worker and we'll go and get the forage wagon. And we'll start following this guy round. Collecting all the straw. We'll just make a nice space for the AI just to, you know, do its thing without us. We all know what it's like with turning around. Terrible. The main question though is what to do with this barley, because can't exactly feed this into a BGA. We are literally doing this crop for the straw, you know? Yeah, it's a question. I mean, I suppose we could just sell it. It's not going to make much. Chickens? Yeah, maybe chickens. I don't want to do too much outside of the BGA work for this particular farm, but maybe getting some chickens might not be the worst idea in the world, you know? Give us some money, a little bit of income when we're not able to do silage. Actually, that might not be a bad idea, because I think eggs are generally at their best price during the winter months, which is when the grass is growing. You know, and that's our major major BGA income. No, I'm okay, thank you, babe. I think just the one that I had earlier will be more than sufficient for me, but thank you. Great. I think we can probably put this guy on a worker now, actually. So let's do that. Grab forage wagon. Oh, that's I want to drop the whole thing, not just attachment. That's better. You would, Groot. Actually, we've got a very nice beer selection at the moment. They've got a case of Leffe. I believe that's how it's pronounced anyway. And it's lovely. It's one of the only beers these days that I actually enjoy drinking. I used to really enjoy like a real ale kind of beer. My tastes have very much swung over towards wine. You know, a nice fruity red wine. You know, it's become my kind of drink of choice over the last 5 years, I would say. Oh my lord, it's nearly got a full grain tank. Okay, we may have to bring the truck down first. Oh lordy, that's a lot. Right, let's grab this guy. Take this down. Make ready to unload the combine. Keep this guy in quite a while, to be honest. Run out of room? Has it stopped yet, or is it just turning around? What are you doing? Creeping around like a crazy thing. Very odd. Yep, okay. Pipe out. Get this. Yeah, that's because I'm... Hifalutin. Hifalutin? No, that's a new word for me, babe. Goodness me. How much of this get a trailer? Lord, it's gonna be... Ooh, we're gonna need a bigger trailer. We're gonna have to be hauling these pretty much non-stop. Right, okay. Tell you what. Drive alongside a little bit. Just fill this guy up to the full. Back to the old silo. I may actually have to buy a trailer. Just like an extra bumper pull, maybe. I think that might be worthwhile. This thing is filling up fast. Okay. to the farm. Then I think we probably will have to... uh-oh, train coming. Wow, those barriers are late. I think we will need to buy a trailer. Hopefully this can hitch up to one. I think it can. It has got a hitch point at the back, so... Alright. And then by the time we bought that, it'll probably be ready for unloading again. Whee! Now, speaking of news, guys, there's been some news on the new farming sim expansion pack. Season 2, Pack 2 is coming out in a couple of weeks. I think it said the 13th of June, which means it'll be coming out just before, not next week's stream, but the stream after. So like 2 weeks' time. And it's, funnily enough, focused on hay and grass work, which is kind of comical because we're on specifically hay and grass work on uneven and sloped fields, which is something we've had a problem with on this particular map so far, you know, because of the terrain. Now, what's a good one to go for? There are plenty of big boys here, but we only have 60,000, so how big? That's pretty big. What about this one? 40, 37. Really have liked to have gone for like a big crone or one of these or something, but ooh, hang on. Oh, there's TARDIS trailers now too. I feel like that might be going a little bit too far, to be absolutely honest. That feels like cheating. I know we have the big forage wagon, but that's, you know, that's a big forage wagon. Go for something more reasonable. Maybe this one, 40,000 litres. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that'll do. We'll get this guy. Actually, Michelin tires, why not? Yeah. Now, ooh, should we just lease it? Ooh, or should we? Actually, that might be an even better idea. Let's get a big one and just lease it. Yeah. Let's go for this guy. 5 grand. Yes, please. That'll do absolutely perfect. Because then, we don't need a trailer, like a big trailer, you know? So, buying one outright is probably not a worthwhile investment for us at this point. Maybe further down the line, if we find we need more space for materials, but I think this should be okay for now. And like I told you, 80% full already. Let's pick up our trailer, cart it over to the field. Then we shouldn't have an issue with space. Oh, look. It's got a hitch, hasn't it? It does. Oh, wait, is this the wrong kind of hitch? Oh, No. Giant boo-boo. Hang on. Let's see if there's an option for a different hitch. Configuration. No different types of hitch there. Nope. No option for a hitch. Alright. No option for a hitch. Yes. Bring the other tractor down then in that case, and we'll just use the trailer, because there's no point in... Oh, there he is. Just take him down to the store and use the trailer then, I guess, because there's no point in not utilising the stuff we've just rented. I didn't even think of that. That thing's probably got a hitch for like a flatbed, but not a grain trailer. Certainly not a grain trailer of that size. Maybe it would have worked with a smaller one? Hard to say. Hard to say. I would have thought it would have worked, you know. Driving's getting better, slightly. I'm not crashing into literally everything, just almost crashing into literally everything. Yeah, there you go, that hitched up straight away. Ah, boo. Well, never mind. We have a nice big trailer for hauling, that's all that matters right now. That means we can carry on with harvest and also start picking up the straw. Going to do anything, harvester? Wait. Have I made an absolute, utter boo-boo? I bought the wrong trailer! Ah, my lordy! What am I? Literally, guys, what am I? The rest of you probably saw that and were just like, yep, that's going to be a problem. Ah, God. Darn it all. No wonder I had trouble hooking it up. That is a trailer for grass, sugarcane, silage, hay, chaff. Not for grain. That's the one I would want for grain. Darn it. Ah, that's annoying. Wait. Why would I buy the Chrome trailer that weighs more and has exactly the same size as the Straussman and holds the same things? Oh well, this one will definitely work. Unloading mechanism. Fancy. Okay, this is better. Gosh darn it all. Right, let's get this tractor out the field. And we'll see if we can actually hook up the truck to the new trailer. Might work this time. Let's give it a go. I am an You see, despite having played this game for so long, I still make utter jokes of myself. Work this trailer? Not. Probably not. Nope. Nope, not gonna work. Okay. Fine. Oh, lamppost. Okay. Trailer take 2. So far, nothing has gone as planned today. That's just how it goes sometimes, though, isn't it? Yeah? Times, best laid plans, mice and men, all that stuff. You start quoting Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and all of a sudden you run into problems. There we go. That's better. Now this should work. Well, we can hope anyway. I was hoping to get along to the sugar beet harvest today, but I'm not sure we'll be saving that for next time. That's quite a few months away still. There we go. Beautiful. Much, much better. Do, 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 do. Set this off again once it's empty. Move this out of the way, and then we'll get over to the vent and start the straw. Get this out of the field first, because otherwise we're going to have issues. Harvester. Let's park it here between the rows. And let's jump to this guy. Right. Straw. Glorious straw. Wonder how much we're going to end up with. This field was, of course, absolutely perfect in terms of its precision farming. So it should be producing the maximum amount of straw for us. Which would be obvious. Go up and down a little bit first, and then when we get to the end, we'll take on the swath down at the bottom, I think. Yeah, that's filling up nicely. How much straw are we going to have? It's 27,000 litres already. Well, we've definitely got... We're going to have a stockpile of this for a while, I think. You know, if we produce enough, we may even get around to doing total mixed ration for the cows. Although that is using a lot of products. Just a small, or a relatively small increase in production. Speaking of, we have the milk to figure out as well. Sell that as well. Or we could make it into something else. To make it into something else. Other things, don't we? That's right, we were going to do chocolate, weren't we? Milk. Now that I think about it again, have chocolate. That's why we got some, that's why we planted so much sugar beets that we could actually get a sugar mill, turn a little bit of that sugar that sugar beet into actual sugar. Use that along with the milk in order to make some chocolate, which will be a nice little seller as well. So there's that. Maybe I can't fold eggs into that as well. I mean, I suppose we could go the whole cake route, but then really are kind of stepping outside the BGA aspect of the farm then, you know? I don't mind doing a few things extra outside, but I think doing cake would probably be a bit too much. Right, get to the bottom of this row, and then we'll jump back in the harvester, get it unloaded, get it started on the next field. Alright, you beautiful machine, you. Unload. Then you have another bigger field to sort out. There we are. And I think we'll be planting both of these fields back up with another cereal crop, I think, so that we can keep the straw production going for next year as well. I don't think we need to do the headland for this next field because I think he's going to have plenty of room at the top there to push that ground. So let's just get it going there. Fantastic. So how much do we have of that field? 21,195 litres from that field. Not bad. So this other field looks bigger. I think it's probably about the same once we account. So maybe another 20,000 litres of barley. It's a nice, something around about 40,000 litres. That would, oh, plus the little bit that we've already tipped off actually. We have another 20,000 there. So actually, yeah, maybe a bit more. Maybe that'll take us up to like nearer to 60,000 litres or something. Wait and see. This a little bit. Go. Go up this row. And that will leave us with not much left straw from this field. But that's been a lot of straw so far. If we'd been baling this, we may have actually been, you know, spending a long time baling it. Potentially we still could bale it because we could always put it through the Gowel baler. Bale the straw. I don't know if there's much need for that. We can just store it in the silo and just take a bit out when we need it. That'll be quicker than trying to put it through the Gowel baler because that thing is amazing. It takes forever. Absolutely forever. It's very labour intensive. The little automated process is great. Don't get me wrong. I love the fact that we can scoop it up like this, stick it in the baler automatically just shoves it in the warehouse, which will then automatically store it. That's awesome. It just takes a long time to empty this trailer. Which is an issue sometimes. interesting thought is I do wonder how big storage for straw in the cowshed is, because that thing has some rather insane storage values for food, and I think it's like 150,000 litres of hay I put into it the other day whilst preparing for this video. Actually, let me have a quick little look. Yeah, so it's about 150,000, something like that. No, I haven't, babe, not yet. I may do so in the future. Yeah, I don't know if it suits a streaming situation. You know, that's all I'm wondering about with that particular game. There we are. Marvellous. Right. Yeah, the cow storage has a massive storage for like water and food, so I'm assuming the straw storage is also going to be pretty big. In which case, we may even be able to empty half of this trailer into the cowshed straight away, you know. But we'll see. Full grain tank. Okay. Bring forth the wagon. Yeah, it's a curious little game, babe. I will say I'm not completely discounting it from anything, you know. You know, I will have a think about it and see what we can do. But if anyone wants to check it out, as Babe says there, mytruckingskills.com. So I'm assuming it's browser based. I didn't think it was browser based, but unless it's a free download or something, not sure. But yeah, it was a curious little game that myself and Babe, found. About parking trucks, like awkward situations, you know, articulated lorries. The thing is, I'm pretty bad at manoeuvring trailers as it is, so it could be a complete calamity. We go. First 200,000 litres of straw. Let's go and empty some of this into the cowshed, and we'll pop the rest in the silo for the time being. So you can use my bus skills. Well, parking a bus and parking a articulated vehicle are very different kettles of fish, shall we say. A bus is very long, but it has, as you might imagine, no articulation in the middle, unless you're driving a bendy bus. Yeah, it's a very different kettle of fish. I put the straw, is it on the end there? I do hope this barn actually supports. That would be annoying if it didn't. Put it in here. Where do I put the straw in this thing? I can definitely take straw. Where does it go? Oh, there's a cow inside my tractor. Okay, that's not right. Oh, there it is. How strange! It's like in the middle of actual nowhere. So, what is the maximum straw capacity? 45,000 litres. Not as much as I was expecting there at all. We are... Yeah, we are definitely a lot lower than I was expecting. But that's fine. Just means we'll have to run up here a little bit more frequently than I expected we would in order to fill up the straw. That's fine. Just dump the rest off here. And head back down to the field, because Harvester is definitely making some good progress there, you can see in the distance. We've got most of the field done, which is phenomenal. May even get onto the sugar beet harvest today, or at least start the sugar beet harvest. Perhaps. We shall see. Let's just get back to the field for the time being. Ooh, nearly got a full grain tank. Go, you see, it's nearly filled up again. In a second, but try and get as much of this straw scooped up in the time between. Good harvester. I can see why you like this one so much, Groot. It's really good. You know, it's definitely a fantastic piece of machine. Eye on him. Take much longer now. There we go. Speak of the devil, it's full. Bit here. Bit here. Skip across to this guy. I wonder if we can get the rest of this field into this trailer without having to unload at all. Loading, let's carry on. Move that tractor in a second, but I have a feeling once the worker gets to the end of the strip it's doing, it's going to freak out because the field's weird shape on this side, so feeling it's going to stop once it gets to the end there. And the more I think about it, the more I think the sugar beet harvest will probably come next stream, guys, because we've got to replant these fields. That's going to take a little bit of work as well. Might be lucky. I don't think we're going to get all of this. Oh wow, the worker has actually improved. Look at that. Usually they get to like the end of a strip like that and they freak out because they detect the field as having been finished. Have they gone and upgraded the workers' AI recently? That feels new to me. Feels a lot more user friendly. Hey, it is or it isn't, that's fine. As long as it's doing the job. That's all I care about. Finish the job as well, for that matter. It's so close. Back down to the field. That was 52,000 litres in that trailer alone, so I think my earlier estimate of about 60,000 is way off the mark. Oh, wait, I spoke too soon. It has got confused. Look at it, it's going all crazy now. Right, let's just rescue this guy, because otherwise go a bit crazy here doing this last bit, so heading on. Might just have to finish this off ourselves, I think. And what we do need on the farm are some more sheds, because at the moment everything is sat out in the open, and it looks a bit of a mess, you know? I've been so busy, like, getting the BGA aspect of the farm up and running that I've kind of neglected the aesthetics of the farm, shall we say. We need to do a bit of cleaning up. That trailer anymore. I think we'll take the rest of this back. Combine. So switch to that. Hold the header. Off. Back to the farm. Yeah, let's just head back to the farm. It's only a short little trip, and then we can come back and finish off the field. I think if we try and put this on a worker, it'll probably rebel against us for this short drive home. I think it's probably better just to take it ourselves. Just hope that we don't meet any traffic coming the other way, because we are literally occupying the entire road. You know, that's the way these things go. So, I think I might put the harvesters down here as opposed to keeping them up on the farm. So, I'll leave the header there, take this up to the farm, get it unloaded, then I'll bring it back down here. I think there's room down here for a nice big machinery shed, I think. Up here the space is a little bit more cramped, despite having made this space here from getting rid of the small cow pen. I think better to keep heavier machinery down the bottom. Ah, final total is as well. And lovely. How much do we have? 73,000 litres. That's not actually bad. That is pretty decent from those two fields. They're not exactly the biggest fields that we own. Definitely could do with owning some more fields, I think. That might be the next purchase we make, now that we've got like the harvester, and a beet harvester, and a big planter, and all that kind of stuff. I think another couple of fields would probably be a good idea. Park this over here for now. We will come back to you later. That's the worker page. So we ain't gonna need this trailer. So let's return that. That was probably an unnecessary purchase or an unnecessary hire, but at least we hired it and we didn't waste too much money on it. Ooh, smart cookie. Oh look, it's even going for the little road at the edge of the field. That's got to be new. These workers seem a lot smarter than they were before. Now that seems a lot more smart. Certainly smarter than me, because I can't even remember what words to use. No, it's a trap. It's lulling me into a false sense of security, making me think the AI is getting better. Yeah, that's probably closer to the case, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's get those last two little bits done. Probably going to end up with about 300,000 litres straw from these two fields, which is pretty good. Might be a little bit short of 300. 290 maybe? That's, yeah, that even might be short of that actually. That's 80,000 litres now. We've only got this little bit, so yeah, 285. 285? Get 5,000 litres from this little strip. No, you're not going to get anywhere close to that. Make a liar out of me several thousand times. Okay, 82,632 plus the full trailer of 200,000, so that gives us 282,632 litres of straw, which will hopefully be enough to keep the cows going for a very long time. You know, that should hopefully keep them producing manure for a good spell of time, I think. It's out here. I'm actually going to leave the forage wagon just here, I think. We are going to be needing it to transport more straw to the cows. Hook this back up to here because we're also going to be needing this to do some digestate spreading. So that concludes the harvest for now. We don't need to worry about the grass, and the sugar beets are still a few months off. So the next thing to do is to make sure the cows are okay, which they are at the moment. That's fine. And then to check on our production. So the silage is still coming through, which is nice. This is still producing silage for us, albeit at a slightly slower rate than we did with the baler. It's kind of more of a trickle feed, and it just keeps doing it over and over and over and over, which is actually kind of a nice way of having it done. Because that means we don't just get one massive big sum and then nothing, you know. It just kind of trickle feeds it, which is quite nice. It means the other things have time to catch up. But oh, we're out of space. I'm going to have to place another digestate storage, aren't I? Can I... What do we have for digestate storage? Do we have, like, centralized? That... Storage. So we could get another one of these. Actually, you know what we could do, guys? We could go put one of these down here somewhere. Like in the middle of our fields. And then, maybe like here or something. And then we wouldn't have to keep coming back to the farm when we're actually... spreading. That might not be a bad idea. Question is it going to give us another 200,000 litres of storage, or is it just going to just going to keep the same amount? There's only one way to find out. Let's place it down and see what that has done. So it has given us another storage. That is actually excellent. We'll turn that on, because now it'll start splitting that, or it should start splitting it, hopefully, between this one and this one. Still got this full time being, so that's a necessary evil, sadly. Right. Let's have a look at the calendar. So we aren't ready to plant just yet. That's going to be another 2 months down the line. So I think for now we're probably good to skip forwards, because there's nothing else that needs doing. Yeah. Actually, what we do... Oh, wait, no, we just used all of our money. I was going to say we could have a look at storage sheds, but I think we'll have to wait until the next month for that. So let's go next month. Rain, see how much money we get brought in and what we can do with it. Nice. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So these grass fields are ready, but we're not going to cut those until next month, I think, just so that they're at their peak efficiency. So yeah, next month for that. Anything juicy in the sale? Anything juicy? A 6-meter header for a John Deere. No, nothing really. We could get this massive roller, but it doesn't really do an awful lot for us, so I don't think we'll bother. Doing. They need water. They do need water. Okay. How's this doing? Oh, nice. Look at this. It's filling up already. Oh my goodness me. That is producing far too much. Oh boy. Still going. Still just trickling through. Okay, we'll jump in this, get some more water for the cows. We actually need a bigger, we We need a bigger water tank. That's what we need. Can we get a bigger water tank? I'm sure we can. We're currently using this wee little thing, and it's pretty bad, to be honest. Oh. They do everything with this pack now. Actually, you know, for just the ease of keeping up to keeping the cows with water, I think I'm going to get one of these. Because that just makes things so much easier for keeping up to them. Let's get rid of this tank. Yep, there we go. Let's go and grab our purchase. Then we can just go and park this thing in the river and just fill it up fully. Bring it up to the cows, and we can just leave it there, you know, and just let it, and just use that as our reservoir for the cows' water. Just saves us having to, like, you know, worry about it every single month. Because it's a necessary thing we need to do to keep the cows nice and healthy, producing lots of lovely slurry and manure for us, but it's also tedious busybody work. A game that is all about tedious busybody work, I appreciate. Seriously. Tedious busybody work. Gentleman doth complain a lot. Yes, yes he does. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Nothing, that's what. Got a spot on the other side of the road here where I could get down to the river, not have to worry about my tractor falling in. Is that it there? I think that was it there. It's pretty steep, but did not fill. There we go. Right. Now there we are. Perfect. It just needs to be further into the water. This is not precarious at all. No worries. No worries at all. Bill's nice and quick as well, for that matter. Crikey. That is quite impressive. Now then, another thing on my potential buy list is one of these bad boys. You know, just... Actually, if I could get a couple of these, that would be a really handy thing to do. Then I could get rid of the mowers and I wouldn't have to worry about keeping tractors for the mowers. I could just use the self-propelled ones. I might try and save up for that as well. We also want to try and get another couple of fields, and we also want some sheds. One thing at a time, I think. But should be a good amount of money for us anyway, so I don't think we have to worry about that at all. Fully filled up. Perfect. Leave that there. loads to move over to here. This going again. Oh, no, 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 no. Bad. What are you doing? Time. It's very strange. Just trying to hire a... Oh, just a little bit there. Okay, that's fine. Forwards, not backwards. Right, dump that in there. Perfect. Now, let's see about getting us a shed out here. Could do with a nice big one. Not too extravagant, but we definitely need something. Need something here, so let's have a look at our options. Base game ones are all far too expensive. Although that does have a solar-powered roof. Could be a nice addition at some point. Too much, though. It's not bad, nice little shed. Down here. Just park everything inside. Well, I do wonder whether that would be deep enough for the combine. Might need something a little bit bigger for the combine, I think. Maybe even something that's kind of a drive-through shed. Go for a couple of these, I guess. Just a big one like this. I know we've had this particular shed we've had before, but it is quite a good one. Like drive in, drive out sort of scenario, you know. Go over here in the corner and point it in this kind of direction. That'll work nicely because we can park the harvester in there, park the sugar beet in there as well. Good. That'll do nicely, I think, for the time being. Let's park up for now. These guys aren't going to move very often. We are largely not doing an awful lot of crops. Like having a nice shed like that, I think would be good. Okay, just pull that out a little bit. Perfect. How's the tortie? Oh, she's, you know, she's dug into her hole. She's not been doing very much today, sadly. She's just, I think it's probably too warm for her, you know, with the outside temperature and all that. But, yeah, she's doing all right. Yeah, she's fine. Just sleeping in a corner. Doing plenty of growing like a good old girl. Now then, what was next on my list? No, we've produced 6,000 litres of manure already. That's nice. That is very nice. I wonder what the actual storage limit on the manure is. It won't actually tell you. It'll just tell you how much there is. I'm guessing that's where we get the manure out of. That's where the slurry comes out of. So yeah, that must be where the manure comes out of. We actually do need like a trailer for manure. Maybe we could use this thing. Let's take it up there, park it up, get it ready for manure duty. This thing is done. Where is this go? It'd be nice if we could get some sort of distributor. So we don't have to worry too much about emptying the manure all the time like we have to with the slurry, but I don't think that's going to be a possibility. Is this where we get this? Do we actually get the manure from? I do hope we don't have to pick it up from in here. Sending it to. We don't have a manure pit, do we? Do we own a manure pit anywhere that it's sending it to? I don't think we do. Yeah, once we do find where the manure comes from, it needs to go into here. Yeah. The question is, where does it go? Because it's registering there as 9,000 litres. Unless it also comes out of this. See why it would, but let's have a look. Just to see. Oh, it does. Huh. Okay, so both the liquid and the solid waste products come out of the same pipe. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh well, that's solved another mystery. Good. I think we can sleep for the next month now because we don't have anything else that needs doing until we can start planting again. It's going to be a busy. This month is actually going to be busy because we've got the grass fields to harvest and we've got those fields to replant with wheat or barley. Wheat this time. First off, let's check the sale. Ooh, fancy baler. Nope. Don't need it. We have a fancier one. Okay, it's raining. When is this rain supposed to last until? Oh, it's literally supposed to stop immediately. Okay. Lovely. That is some good. We're getting about 12,000 litres of slurry, as well as about 8,000 litres of manure. Really good. Now then, though, we do have a problem. getting this into the bunker is not going to be as easy as feeding it into the can't. We're going to have to use a pipe system, I think, because we can't otherwise get anything in there. Unless I wonder if it would be possible to manufacture something up on the hill near the cowshed. Because we could put a small bunker up here. Now, because the cow pen is kind of on a hill here, I wonder if we could create more of a hill and like sink a bunker into the ground so that we can just kind of pull forwards, dump it out, you know? Let's actually see what we can do here. Actually, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save, because this is where there is the potential of messing everything up. Now, if I can place a bunker this close to the cowshed, we may have to do it further down the hill. No, we can actually place a bunker here. Interesting. It's a bit weird with that pipe coming in a bit. A bit odd. That pipe coming out doesn't really match the aesthetic here, does it? No. So we'll see what we can do over at the actual BGA then. We already have one pipe that doesn't quite do what it's supposed to here. I don't want a second pipe also causing problems. So let's go back. Don't mind having to put down, like, say, a secondary bunker, like this one. Very easily put, like, a bunker there or something like that, just so that it looks appropriate. But what we need is some sort of ramp, or I had some ramps in here already. Where would they? Okay, an actual dedicated ramp for this. That's perfect, but it's not allowing me to place it close enough. That's slightly annoying. I can place it there, but that's kind of... Oh, how does that... Yeah, the other thing is that back that we have on it tips sideways. That's not entirely useful. That is a very steep ramp. Are there any other ramps? Placeable ramps. Here we are. This might be more thing. Perhaps. It's got a weird rotation on it. What about this one? It's also got a very weird rotation on it. Okay, that as well. Okay, so if not a ramp, because those are not looking like very easy to use options, then we would need a belt system instead. And we do have the Agipack installed, so we do actually have some good... That's a pretty nice one. 19k. We've used that one before, but this hopper is very small. So it'd be better to get something a little bit bigger. Not quite this big, obviously. This is humongous. Far too big, actually, in fact. But this could work. Yeah, like that. Now the question is, how are we going to get that back from the store? Because, oh, we can drive it back? I wonder how fast we can get in our little... Ooh, 5 miles an hour. Steady on. Breaking some speed limits here. Okay, so... got to get our truck there in that case. And we'll strap it on the back. That flatbed should be big enough for this. Be about right. Rain is definitely not letting up. Let's see if we can just advance time. There we go. That's better. The rain has stopped. The sun has come out. It is once again beautiful. This might be a bit of a tight squeeze, but let's see if we can. Should hopefully keep it in place whilst we get it up to the farm. Just keep it on the back of this truck, guys. Have it. Then we've got a 40-mile-an-hour pipe. Take wherever we want. Excuse me. You can also use this to top up some extra silage from time to time as well. That's better. Now we can lift it off. Down. Move this out of the way. Come on, Mr. Truck, let's go. Park you over here for now. Then we can sky. Late. Pop that up. Be okay there. Right. Let's try this out. should work okay. Hopefully, anyway. On tip side left. So. There we are. Marvellous. Oh, beautiful. It's it doesn't look that great because we're actually spreading the manure absolutely everywhere. But functionally, that works, and that means I can turn that on. And that's going to start producing us some of that. So then we can go to the post fermenter for that as well. There it is. Oh, it all combines into one thing. Cool. Fantastic. Hey, and it's even got a capacity of 20,000 litres. So every 2 months we can go up to the cows, unload the manure and come back down with it. That will change as we get more cows. But for the time being, that will work. And that's all I need to know. Perfect. Right. Next ports of call. We have plenty to do. Probably won't get it all done today, guys, but we'll make a start on it. We have to get one tractor into the grass fields, cutting grass, and we have to get the other one into these fields, planting up some wheat, I think. Yeah, we'll do wheat. So, where are tractors? Get this guy on the mower. Yeah. Unless we bought a mower. We could buy one. We have the money for it. We could buy one of these guys and then just never have to worry about the mowers ever again. You know what? I'm doing it. You can't stop me. It's done. We're getting some serious kit now, guys. Oh, plonk. Actually, we may as well do this field down here first. So, let's unfold. And we want to change the work mode, which is Control Y, swath dropping. Yeah, perfect. Go around the outside. Go around once round, and then we'll put this on a worker whilst we go and get the planting started, I think. We can get the other tractor going in the other field, but we'll stick to the one for now. What I actually like about this particular mower, the mowers are so close together that when you take a tight turn, it doesn't miss bits. I've also found this bit of grass belongs to me, so I can cut it. It's outside the field boundary, but I own this piece of land, so I can actually cut this and get an extra swath out of it, which is nice. Possible. quickly. Set off. Perfect. Marvellous. Right. The planter. We need to do some planting. Get another crop of wheat and barley and straw in. Finding we have enough seed in the machine. We may need to stop by the shop to get some more. Maybe. What? Ah, of course, this doesn't actually do. This does not plant those things, does it? Yeah, corn, sunflowers, soybeans, beets, and cotton. That means we need a seeder. And what to go with? This is probably the best one, but we don't have enough money to buy it. We could rent it though. Suppose we could rent it. We will have to buy a direct drill of some kind later on. Yeah, because these only do the other things, don't they? So yeah, let's rent this. 8,000, that's fine. A bit smaller than our big planter here, but certainly no slouch in terms of size. Go. Right. Another piece of big machinery that we will eventually have to buy, but for the time being. Oh, just beat the lights there. Crikey. Those maniacal train drivers. Like, wait for it. Wait for it. Now, I'm almost here. Put the barriers down. Right. That's already pre-selected wheat forks as well. How handy is that? Let's get up. Hopefully enough of those bags are in range. No, not that one. Nope. We are parked on the hedge and we're still not close enough. That should be enough, I think, these two here. Let's do the last one just to be safe. Last thing I want is to be ever so slightly short, you know? Oh, hey, there was literally nothing in it anyway. Okay. Definitely better to have done it then. Again, guys, we'll do the headlands, then we'll let a worker finish off the rest. This probably will take a little while. Not a particularly big piece of machinery. Big enough, but not too big, you know? Then we can start going around picking up after the grass mower. So many things occurring. think I'm just going to go straight ahead and just go all the way around the outside, because the top of these fields don't need doing. There's plenty of space to turn around, but the edges... Oh, the grass mower has finished. Okay. Okay, I wasn't expecting him to finish that quickly. That is some fast grass mowing. Crikey. I just want to look at something. Do I have any hay in storage? I do not. So I actually do need to produce some hay. Maybe we could get a hayloft. That would cut down a little bit of time needed to windrow. You know, we've got plenty of grass. You know, ain't nobody got time for windrowing or for tedding. Is tedding right? Yes, tedding. Ain't nobody got time for that. Not when I've got this much land to keep up to at the moment. It's crazy. Da 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 da. Almost made the lap though, so set him off, and then we'll deal with the grass mower. I think the base game does have a hayloft in it, doesn't it? It's like 50,000 or something. That would be a handy piece of kit to have. I've got a fermentation silo for making my silage, but I don't have anything for making hay other than, you know, making the hay myself. It does take up a wee bit of time. It's handy to automate the process a little bit. Right direction. Yeah, right. Back to the map. Oh, you missed some bits over here, mate. What's that? What's that all about? I do a job and you don't do it. Right. Light this up. Move to the next field. Right. Da 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 da. Woods and upwards. Yeah, we could actually get like a little hayloft over at the cowshed. Just to keep a nice supply of hay going for the cows. Because they're getting through it, but they're not getting through it that quickly. So, you know, maybe once every other cut, put like half of that grass into it. Coming through. Rah! Headland. And we'll get on with the rest. As much grass as possible. This thing is definitely a lot quicker at cutting the grass than those tractors ever were. This machine just moves. Now, so prompt. The grass here. Why not? And take the grass just here as well. Nom nom nom. Grand. Yeah, I think we'll take grass from the bottom field. We'll use that to make some hay, I think. That would be enough hay for the time being. I mean, if not, then, you know, we'll have to do an emergency purchase of some hay, but I think we should be fine using that amount. I don't think it'll be a problem. Right. Stuck on the fence. Actually stuck on the fence. Huh. That's the first time a vehicle has gotten stuck on this fence for me. We are. And away! Right. Let's actually, how much food do the cows have at the moment? 88,000 litres currently. I don't have any hay in storage, but I don't have any grass either for that matter. Oh, has the fermenter gone through all of that grass? It has. Wow. Okay. That's nice.
Romulans.
Romulans? Where? Holy crap! They haven't invaded farming sim, have they? I get what you mean, Groot. That fence was very Romulan-esque. That's for sure. Right. Let's head up to the cowshed. Let's see if we can get a wee little hay barn. Silos. Does it come under silos? Does it come under... Ah, there we are. A little hayloft. 63,000. Good grief, man. For a hayloft? It's rather a lot. But... I suppose it would save us trouble further down the line. And, doesn't look too out of place there, does it? Yeah. Let's just level this a little bit. Out. Just don't want to put this onto a surface, you know, just so that I can sorted. Right. Then we want plants. We don't want bushes. We want meadow grass. In here. Natural. There we go. Oh, the farm supplies building instead. What's that, Groot? I can always sell this and add the money in later on, you know. So So, did I miss something here? Farm supplies building. I do not recognise that at all. Where would I find that, Groot? It looks like the same building. Ah, okay, okay. Is it a mod or is it in the base game? Not seeing anything. Ah, it's a mod. Right, okay. Okay. Well, I will have a little look into that. Sorry, between now and next time, and if I think that's a more suitable fit, then I'll replace this thing. I won't fill this up with grass just yet. I'll leave it for the time being, and we'll take a look at that next time. Right. Actually, though, what I do need... How's this going? Oh, he's doing alright. He's just chuntering away. In that case, let's get this guy. Let's get the silage wagon, and let's start the process of picking up grass. I'm not going to get it all. Ooh, excuse me. I have some serious hiccups there. I'm not going to get it all picked up, but we can make a start. Providing I can actually get round there. Terrible idea to try and make that turn. That was never going to happen in years. So let's go this way instead. Oh, nice. So it's kind of an all-in-one kind of thing. That's kind of neat. I will have a look into that group, because I have used like TMR mixing stations and such like previously for like making TMR, but if it does hay as well and grass and all that kind of stuff, that would be really quite useful. Very useful indeed. Even go, instead of going for hay, now that we've got like a source of straw and all that kind of stuff, we can even go for TMR for the cows. I know earlier on I was saying that might not happen, but we'll have a look. I will check out that mod between now and next time, Groot, and if I think it's a worthwhile investment, I will replace the hayloft. Use it on Calmsden. Nice. Yeah, Calmsden you definitely want to automate as much as possible. Because there's so much work to do on Calmsden. It is pretty ridiculous. Mower works insanely quickly. Look at it, it's like it's finished this field already. That's actually crazy. And, oh, I was going to say it's not even missed anything, but it has. It's missed this last little bit here. There we go. Once we have it, we'll just go over here and trim this bit of grass as well. This lower section here is very much still usable grass. Go kind of all the way over here. Slope. course, I've parked my tractor right where I want to be. Let's shift this. It's just typical, you know. It's right where I wanted to turn in to finish off, to take the next lap of that grass. Nope. You're going to find a tractor there. Of course you are. Right. Let's get this last little bit cut, and then I think we'll end for today, guys. That's been very good. So, next time on the farm here, we'll be able to start tackling the sugar beets. That's going to take quite a long time, but that is going to bring us in an immense amount of material that we can use both for the BGA and to start making use of the milk, because we can also get a sugar factory and produce some sugar. Use the milk and the sugar to make chocolate, and we'll sell the chocolate. Chocolate is a rather good product, if I'm not mistaken. And we are in the Swiss Alps, you know? We are in the Alps, and we can make proper Swiss chocolate. Actually, now that I've thought of that, that is definitely what we're going to do. That is actually perfect. That is so appropriate for our current map location. Right. Park this guy onto here for now. May use him later. Some more grass cutting. Because, let's just have a look here. We have, chocolate factory mod here, you see. Just produces chocolate. It just needs sugar and milk. So that would be absolutely, it's even called the chocolate factory. That's absolutely beautiful. We're also going to need the sugar factory now. So where is the sugar mill? I may look at getting possibly a modded one just for like a small scale sugar mill, because that's pretty big, you know. That's pretty sizable. We do have some good space here to work with, you know, so it's not that bad. Wow. Great big thing. Right, guys. That's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, we'll pick this up again next Thursday. And on Sunday, don't forget, we are starting a new SnowRunner series using harder rules on New Game Plus. So do join me for that. That'll be 3 o'clock usual time on the Sunday, GMT time. And yeah, I've been doing some thinking on which rules to use for that, what should do, what shouldn't do, all that kind of stuff. So do tune in at the start, because I'll be going through all of that before we get going, and I'll also be taking a little bit of feedback from you guys as to if you think anything needs to be changed or reworked slightly. But as for right now, that is it. So, once again, thanks for joining me, everyone. Hope you did enjoy. I certainly enjoy. I love this game. Natalie makes fun of me. All the time for playing these games. She makes fun of me. It's playful fun. She still loves me. I love her too. But she's always poking fun that I'm just so into my farming game. Actually, speaking of, I'm so into my farming game. You know how many hours I so far logged on Farming Sim, everyone? Over 1,000. Too many. That's how many hours. Too many. Right. That's it, guys. I will see you later. So, as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Wowzers indeed.